Hi there, I'm Kurt with PTP. I'd like to introduce you to a new product from Nexto DI, the NSB25 Nexto Storage Bridge. Now I realize that's quite a mouthful, so we'll just go ahead and call it the Bridge for short. I, for one, am extremely excited that this product is finally here. We've been using Nexto DI products since 2008. We were working with some clients with limited budgets, and they wanted to use production assistants to handle our data managing duties. It just didn't sit well with me because often the production assistant is the lowest paid crew member and they're often the least experienced, and I just didn't want the entire production in their hands. So we started looking for something that would allow us to back up material in the field without a laptop, safely, securely, and easily, so easy in fact that anyone could do it. That's when we found Nexto DI and products similar to this 2825. Now we were able to back up S/S, P2, compact flash, and SDHC material very easily. In fact, in all the years that we've used these products, we've never lost a single clip, not one. In 2012, I began to ask Nexto DI if they could make a new product similar to what they already had, but one that would allow the use of red mags as we were shooting with the Red Epic digital cinema camera. I have to say, Nexto DI exceeded my wildest expectations. The Bridge allows you to shoot with S/S, QXD, P2, Red Mag, AJA pack, CFast, 2.5 SSD, 2.5 hard drive, AXSM, Express P2, and in the very near future, Red Mini Mag. With the ability to use all those media and format types, the Bridge can be used with just about every single camera on the market. So what makes it so special? What makes it so unique? Let's dive in and take a look. About the most difficult thing you'll have to do with the Nexto Bridge is figuring out how to turn it on. And that's not so hard either. All you have to do is hold the power button for just a few seconds. The Bridge doesn't come populated with drives for your intermediate use. Therefore, you'll have to populate it with 2.5-inch SSDs or 2.5-inch spinning drives. Your choice. Once you've decided on your media type, you'll have to put it into a drive pellet like this one. You might have noticed a rubber spacer around this particular drive. This is a clever idea designed to protect your media while it's inside the drive pellet. It acts as both a spacer and a shock absorber. It slides around your drive very easily. Keep the thicker portion of the spacer facing the bottom of the drive pellet. Nexto DI has thought of everything, including the screws to secure the top of the drive pellet to the base. Now you're ready to insert it into the Bridge itself. Make certain that the pins are on the right-hand side of the pellet before inserting. This ensures proper alignment of the connections inside the unit. You'll notice that there are 2 slots for drive pellets, which allows for redundancy backup. Now you're ready for the media of your choice. For the sake of this demonstration, we'll use the Red Mag media module. To insert the Red Mag module into the Bridge, lift the 4K slot protection cover. Now slide the module into the Bridge, remembering that the pins stay on the right side. Once the Red Mag module snaps into place, you're ready for the actual media. Insert the Red Mag as you would into any Red Mag reader. If you look closely, you'll discover another cover on the top of the 4K slot. This is for SD, SDXC, SDHC, and compact flash media. They don't need a media module as they have dedicated media slots in the Bridge. Now, you might be wondering, what's the deal with these 3 screws on the top of the unit? Well, they're to secure your drive pellets and media modules inside the Bridge itself. You may have noticed that the Bridge shut down while you were inserting the drive pellet and media module. It's designed that way to save precious battery power. By default, this is set to 90 seconds of inoperability, but that can be adjusted and we'll take a look at that in just a moment. Speaking of power, you have many options in that arena too. There's AC power and the internal battery. Soon, Nexto DI will offer a DC power option for both V-mount and gold mount batteries. The internal battery inside the Bridge will operate it for about 3 hours with a full charge. So let's turn the Bridge on. Hold the power button for about 3 seconds. When the unit comes on, it realizes that you have media inserted, in this case a Red Mag, and that you have at least 1 drive attached as well. It's labeled as HDD0. Since there are 2 slots, let's go ahead and add a second drive pellet. This is a brand new spinning drive. You'll notice that the Bridge sees the drive and calls it HDD1. However, it also says unknown too. This simply means it needs to be formatted for the system. If we tap the drive icon, you'll see the Bridge is asking to format the drive. Bear in mind that if this drive had any data on it, it would be completely deleted, so make sure you have all your drives backed up if necessary before proceeding. In this case, it's a brand new drive, so simply hit OK and the Bridge will format the drive. Now we have 2 drives attached, and you'll notice that the second drive labeled HDD1 is also ready to go. Before we go any further, I wanted to share one of the coolest features of the Bridge with you. Nexto calls it M-Copy. You can actually attach a third drive via USB 3 cable to the Bridge and make 3 secure copies simultaneously. I mean, honestly, how cool is that? Simply connect the USB cable to the drive and then to the Bridge. Voila! Now the drive shows up in the system. Depending on the type of drive, it may also need to be formatted before it can be used. The Bridge supports several file formats, including exFAT, FAT32, UDF, and HFS+. You'll have no trouble using it with a Mac or a PC. You'll notice you have a few options in the type of copies you can make. You can make a fast copy, a copy and verify, or a safe copy. This is a prototype model, but the safe copy will work on production models. To start the copy process, simply choose one of the selection methods. The Bridge then displays preparing and analyzes the footage. Then the copy starts. There is a progress bar and a timed indicator for the duration of the copy. You can also choose to abort the copy if you wish, and it's confirmed with an on-screen message if you do so. A very slick feature of the Bridge is the ability to view thumbnails during the copy process. Now be forewarned, this may slow performance of the backup depending on the codec. If you'd like to utilize this feature on your backup copy, all you have to do is go into the menus, select it, and make sure it's turned on before you begin. To start, remove your media from the Bridge. Navigate to the home screen. Select Setup. Select Show Video Clip During Copy. Now select On. Then OK. Now you're ready to view thumbnails as you copy. Reinsert your media and start the copy process. Now you'll see thumbnails below information displayed on screen. Once a copy has finished, there will be an on-screen prompt to remove the source media. If the system shut down after the copy without receiving attention from the operator, an indication of either success or failed will be displayed when the unit is powered back on. Remember, the Bridge automatically shuts down if there isn't any activity after the XCopy, M-Copy, or Verify process has completed. What's more, the Bridge has the ability to create a log file that is CRC protected after each copy. The log file provides info about XCopy, M-Copy, Verify, Sync, and computer activity. To access the log file, simply select the log button from the home screen. The word log now appears over the drive icon. When the icon is selected, the log is displayed. If you're wondering what CRC is, it stands for Cyclic Redundancy Check, or essentially a checksum file. Nexto DI provides a CRC checker program for its users so they can check their copied media to see if it's changed from the original media source. This is something I've wanted for a long time. To turn on CRC, navigate to the home screen. Select the Setup button. Now you'll see a list of options. Select CRC check during copy by pressing the white arrow. Simply select On. Now you're set up for Cyclic Redundancy Check. One of the truly unique features of the Bridge is the ability to play back files on the 5-inch touchscreen. The Bridge has the ability to play back 2K files or preview 4K clips on the 5-inch monitor or through a larger monitor with an HDMI interface. It can play back MPEG-2 up to 50 megabits, AVC HD, H.264, ProRes, and DNX HD files. It can preview 2K AVC Intra and XAVC files. The Bridge will be able to review 4K Cinema DNG files in the near future. Simply select the drive you want, select Browse Folders, and then the various media folders are displayed. Select the folder you'd like to review, and then the details of the folder are displayed on the left-hand side, including total files, total size, and how many video or photo files are present. On the right-hand side, there is a list that allows you to show video, show photo, transcode, or delete backup. To review your copied material, select Show Video. Thumbnails are now generated for each clip. One thing I truly love is that each clip shows its duration and how large the file is on disk. Remember, this is a touch screen, so if you'd like to scroll down to find a clip, simply move your finger across the screen. Once you find the clip you're looking for, simply select it and playback begins. The Bridge has a small speaker and the volume control is a slider on screen. Set the volume to the appropriate level by swiping your finger on screen vertically. If you'd rather listen with headphones, there is a connection port on the side. The volume control is the same for both headphones and the speaker. The Bridge displays audio meters for both left and right channels. There is a playback speed selection in the lower right hand of the display. The Bridge can play clips at normal speed, 2x, 4x, 8x, 16x, and 32x. Just tap the appropriate button to change the speed to your liking. There is a current time indicator across the top of the screen. Swiping your finger left or right will move the playback of the clip forward or backward. Another great attribute is that the bridge displays the name of the clip across the top of the screen. This is a terrific tool for logging. One thing that should be noted, the bridge cannot play back or preview read R3D files. This is because of the operating system that is needed by the R3D files for playback. However, the bridge can indeed show the user there are indeed files on the drive. The log files provide confidence that the media was in fact copied to the intermediate bit by bit and sector by sector. I have to be honest, this can be a little scary at first. I mean, I've used Nexto DI products since 2008 and I've never lost a clip, so I have the utmost confidence that the system won't fail. However, in the rare event that a copy does fail, the system alerts you, and most of the time, all you have to do is restart the process and it performs smoothly. Earlier, we mentioned a transcode feature in the menus. This will convert 4K media files to H.264 inside the bridge and without the use of a computer. That is an awesome feature, and there's nothing else out there like it. Nexto DI is going to offer this as an accessory pack in the very near future. There are a few more features in the setup menu. Here's where you can change the duration of how long the unit is idle before automatically shutting down. Your options are 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 90 seconds, 3 minutes, and 5 minutes. I like the default of 90 seconds. One of the ways I like to utilize the Nexto DI lineup is to make copies of my media immediately after shooting and often on set. Whether it's an interview or a narrative scene, I like to pull my media as soon as possible to make multiple simultaneous backups. I like to let the bridge do the work while we're tearing down equipment or setting up the next shot. Often when working this way, we have to use the Nexto in a silent configuration. You can turn off all the sounds the bridge makes in the setup menu. Select Setup, Sound, and then Off. Hit OK to confirm the changes. Let's say, for example, you've been backing up your footage as you go along all day. Your client hands you a USB 3 drive at the end of the day, and you need to make copies. Believe it or not, you still do not need a computer. Not with the bridge on set. Instead, connect the USB drive to the bridge and then select the source drive for the media you'd like to copy. You'll notice a list of commands on the left side of the screen. The second command in the list is Sync. Select Sync. The bridge will ask you where you'd like to copy the media by asking what target drive you're copying to. Select the drive of your choice and you're off and running. It's that simple. This procedure works great if you want to copy all of the contents from one drive to another. But what if you only want to copy one or two folders from one drive to another? Well, this is where Export Folders comes into play. From the home screen, select the drive with the media you wish to copy. You'll notice Export Folders on the left-hand side of the screen. Make that selection. Now you can check which folder or folders you wish to copy. There's a small white folder at the top of the screen with an arrow in it. Select it to move to the next screen. Now select the target drive in which you'd like to copy your media. That's it. You're done. If you'd like to use your bridge as a drive and copy all of your media to an internal drive, a RAID, or another source on your computer, you can do so quickly and easily. And believe it or not, you have a few options here too. You can leave the bridge pellets in the NSB25 and connect the entire unit to your computer via USB port. Each drive in the bridge are now recognized as a drive on your computer. The other option is to remove the bridge pellets and to attach them to your computer via USB 3. Talk about versatility. That's what Nexto DI offers. Reliability, security, ease of use, and options galore. If you'd like to physically attach the bridge to something while in the field, Nexto DI has included 1/4-20 screws in both the top and the bottom of the unit. If you'd like to hand-hold the unit, it's shipped with a hand strap that one can use for stable use. Lastly, there are 2 rubber jackets that act as a shock protector that slide onto each side. The Nexto DI NSB25 storage bridge may be small, but it packs one heck of a huge punch. I have to say, I believe that this piece of equipment should be a staple in every kit going. Now, it's not necessarily designed to replace on-set personnel, but if you're on a small budget production and you just want peace of mind with your media, the storage bridge can provide that for you. If you're on a larger production and you have a DIT, a data wrangler, or a media manager, well, they're gonna love you because their job just got a whole lot easier. So do yourself a favor. Check out the NSB25 storage bridge from Nexto DI. You'll be glad you did.